The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Tennessee Volunteers taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Volunteers will kick it away to start. Try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down. For the game, they don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Running it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The give to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 7, Tennessee 3.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking off. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're trying to get to him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And they'll mark it down at the 30. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
All kinds of running room. Inside the the 30. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And the Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
At the 5-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown ball!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that ball is picked off. Got room on the return. At the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
They'll leave it with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 11.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in Game 2 so far.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 17 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He chucks one out to the right. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown Sooners! Called it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 25. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun, running back on the move. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Number 26.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This is the longest first half ever. It's 30 minutes already, bro. I gotta go get my girl from work.
Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone.
Nah, I'm gonna try to play it. Get out of work at 5. I'm gonna try to play it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Fucked up, man.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This guy can throw it. Going deep. Pass falls incomplete.
I threw it to the wrong one.
3 seconds left.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how
He
the
was open again.
No question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
They got them stars on their shit for nothing, dog. They can't block shit.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They opened this quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
Yeah.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
I just can't lose no more than 3 games. That's all I know. I ain't gonna play.
Yeah. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I played Florida, dog. That shit's he's so cheesy. I play him so much. I know what he be doing.
Pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Leaves it with the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football, regardless of what
they're figuring out who's going
they're able to get it done.
Like my D-line and shit, how they gonna get off the ball, all that stuff. Because some of them, they be rated high, but they don't be doing shit. Yeah.
Right back to the well.
I just put him in. The other guy before him was just not doing nothing.
Can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
That nigga look like he finna do something.
Negative plays, to get him behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. At the 35, he's loose. Smashes ahead. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. On the ground, it's Graves.
He just ran right by the dude.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else would be positive, Palmer?
I got so many sophomore and freshmen. There was 3 stars that I had a season where I couldn't play. I think I told you last. So my shit. This year I already knew it was gonna be messed up. Next year it'd be better.
They'll dial up the run on
it wouldn't have been like that if I was able to play. Yeah, if I was able to play last season, I would have been straight.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is
yeah.
And the extra point is good.
Yeah, they recruiting going to help them out every year.
And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I don't even play man.
Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 30. Got a lot of running room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh, no.
And that pass
Messed up.
intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are
It might drop me out the top 25 after this long.
Field towards the sideline because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. Yeah. The defense read it well.
19.
With the rollout, made the big play.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Oh, gave the defender the business.
He was getting ran over.
The 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down.
Beat up like they don't even want to play.
Maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The good thing about me this season, every time I'm the #1 team, bro, I lose like the first 2 games. But this season, like, I don't know what they did to the schedule, but I got like my toughest opponents at home. So I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. But I'm looking at my D-line, cuz all of them 80s, 79s. I'm like, dang, bro, I couldn't recruit. I ain't got no coaching levels and nothing. That shit fucked up. Like the recruits.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line.
Yeah, feel like level 36 or something. He gonna recruit faster, save more points. Yeah, they get to do a lot.
They want to run it left here.
I had the number like 2 recruiting class for like 2 years in a row. So like my stars, those the ones left. And then my backups, like, they just, you know, sorry ass nigga. Shit crazy.
Missed it. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
That shit hurt.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work.
Yeah, cornerbacks and shit. That shit crazy.
But then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah.
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. Got his man on the right. At the 45, on his way. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to move it through the air.
Damn.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That little defensive play right there,
Man,
bro.
you think you've got the defense reeling, you just hit him with
I'm
a
about to
big
spit
one, you're
it
going
out.
to do it again, and instead, sacked.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes.
Freely.
You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot.
Supposed to be a touchdown,
Keep your
bro.
QB protected. Nice
Right.
job answering by the defense.
What you a star for?
Fires toward
What
the
you a
end
star
zone.
for? What you a star for?
Swatted down by the defense
I'm
to
saying.
stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to
Nigga
throw
supposed to
into.
catch that.
1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Yeah.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That sucks. I got 14.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, my God.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Going up top on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that shit be flipping me out. I got a bunch of black quarterbacks, black fucking linemen, and
from the 47-yard line on first
Linebacker, white cornerbacks and shit. That shit weird.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Yeah.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with
What the hell they
positive
did?
yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard
Yeah,
pickup,
they
they come to the
got it.
line, 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Might as well stick with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And let it bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The toss to the right.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. Listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, you look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Got the
An
ball.
unforced error there. They
Oh,
don't
shit,
get the
like that.
snap off in time.
I ain't even know.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The
I had,
quarterback just went into brain lock.
Started
and
changing the
lost track
night.
of
So
the
be
play
still.
clock. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Yeah.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
But
Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake. He wants
come on, how you throw him out of bounds, bro?
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those
The
days,
freshman, cuz he is fine now. I just need to go ahead and
they haven't got it going.
probably start him,
Never built
because
the
that
momentum.
bitch
This is
fast.
one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show
Yeah,
in
he
the film
fast.
that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Yeah.
That pass not close.
Damn, I can't get no time.
To deliver it, and it'll bring up
All right.
4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Thank you.
This one's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put
Catch
all
that.
the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were
Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh my God, he wide open.
Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd
That's
down.
crazy, dog.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw.
Fucking freshman to another freshman, bro. You got to. Oh my God, dog.
Multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing's coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal
Nice
clock
blitz.
is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
and a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Damn,
And
I
he
should
was
have threw it to the
drilled
middle.
just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
You're gonna get it either way. This shit hard to get.
In the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach.
Jeez, man, I gotta go, man. Oh, man. Go get it, man. Yeah, beautiful silk. Oh, yeah. Yeah.